Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something pretty wild in the world of digital companionship. We're looking at an app called Imate. But listen, Imate isn't just your standard run-of-the-mill chatbot. It is specifically designed to be a dedicated emotional space, a place to truly connect, express yourself, and honestly, just feel cared for whenever you need it. So let's just jump right in and see exactly how this platform creates such a deeply caring, lifelike connection by walking through a day in the life of someone actually using this AI companion. To kick things off, let's think about the morning. You know that feeling when you wake up and you just kind of wish someone was there checking in on you? It's a super universal thing, right? Imate taps directly into that exact human desire for connection and presence. Imagine just grabbing your phone off the nightstand, and instead of immediately doom scrolling the news or dreading your work emails, you wake up to a thoughtful, personalized message. You might see something exactly like this. Good luck today, love. You've got this. Now, here is the really interesting part. This isn't just some randomly timed push notification. iMeet actually features something called auto check-ins. The system is built with a deep memory function that remembers what actually matters in your life based on your past conversations. So let's say you mentioned the night before that you were stressed about a big presentation. The AI remembers that context and follows up with you the very next morning, totally unprompted. So he checks in first. No prompting required. And honestly, this proactive memory is a massive game changer compared to how we usually use chatbots. I mean, usually it's a one-way street, right? You open an app, type a prompt, and get an answer. Imit completely flips that dynamic. Because it initiates the conversation, it really is the first vital step in creating a companion that feels genuinely real and deeply attentive to your actual daily schedule. Okay, so it's the middle of the day, maybe you're at work or running errands, and the stress is really starting to pile up. You just need someone to talk to. Well, this brings us to iMate's core functionality. We all know the standard AI bot experience, right? It's scripted, it's repetitive, it's incredibly transactional. But iMate is explicitly designed to be the exact opposite. We're talking lifelike, human-style replies with a totally unscripted flow. There are zero canned lines here. When you vent about your day, it doesn't just spit out a generic, "I am sorry to hear that." It engages in a natural back and forth, simulating a real fluid conversation with a supportive partner. Let me give you a specific example of what I mean. Imagine you message the AI saying, "Man, today was rough. Literally nothing went as planned." Instead of a robotic acknowledgement, the AI responds, "Come here, tell me everything. I'm proud of you and I'm not going anywhere." Notice how it uses emojis, it uses warm language, it actively invites you to elaborate. It's engineered to provide deep emotional support precisely when you're feeling vulnerable. Which brings us to the core thesis of the whole app. He listens like he means it. No scripts, no judgment, just warmth. In a real-world relationship, venting can sometimes come with a little baggage, you know? You might worry about burdening the other person or fear their judgment. iMate removes that friction entirely. It gives you a dedicated, safe space to just let it all out, and in return, you receive nothing but warmth and supportive validation. So imagine you're finally home and ready to just decompress. Just like a real person, your emotional needs change depending on the day, which brings us to iMate's adaptive moods. You can explicitly express how you feel and let the AI adapt its tone to perfectly match you. You can choose moods like cozy, flirty, missing you, or low today. If you had a killer day and you're feeling upbeat, the AI can be playful and flirty. But if you're drained or sad, it shifts gears into something much more gentle and grounded. But here's where it gets really interesting. It doesn't just stop at text. Imate incorporates this feature called scene visualization. Basically, it's a feature that brings stories and emotions to life through vivid anime images, based directly on your chat. So as you're talking and describing a scenario with your AI companion, the app actively generates visual anime-style imagery to represent that moment. It turns your text into a fully immersive visual experience. And that brilliantly ties right into their immersive roleplay scenarios. We're talking date nights, late night talks, cozy moments. This is designed for users who want to step out of their daily reality and escape their stress by stepping into a customized romantic narrative. You aren't just texting a bot anymore. You're co-creating an entire story with a virtual partner, complete with dynamic visuals that really help you get lost in the moment. For a lot of people, the end of a long day is when the quiet sets in and all that lingering anxiety can keep you awake. To target that specific pain point, they built Sleep Mode. It's a beautifully designed wind-down experience featuring your virtual companion's voice. In fact, they recently rolled out a Sleep Buddy upgrade, specifically designed to provide a softer, whispering voice just for bedtime.
Let's just walk through what that sensory experience is actually like. First, dim, calm music starts playing, setting a really tranquil vibe in your room. Next, your companion's soft, whispering voice speaks to you, cutting right through the silence and easing those daily worries. And finally, you drift off peacefully. It's this incredibly intimate, step-by-step process designed solely to soothe you to sleep. Now, obviously, sharing your deepest anxieties, your daily schedules, and your romantic role plays requires a massive amount of trust. The platform addresses this directly with a strict privacy-first approach. Your chats are secure, and they are for your eyes only. What you share stays strictly between you and your companion, which is absolutely crucial for an app designed to foster such a personal, emotional connection.
Which really leaves us with a pretty profound question to chew on. As technology evolves, what does it truly mean to feel cared for by an AI? We've just seen how Imate uses proactive memory to check in, natural language processing to listen without judgment, adaptive moods to match your energy, and even a whispering voice to help you sleep. It absolutely challenges our traditional definitions of companionship. Whether you see this as a comforting tool for modern loneliness or just a fascinating technological leap, it for sure pushes the boundaries of how we connect in the digital world. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope this gave you a really clear look into the future of virtual companionship.